Hey, what's up? Welcome back to TimeWalkTV for another MTG Arena video. My name is Ron, and today we're taking a look at the Elspeth VS Ashiok event that's going on in Magic Arena right now, and we're going to be trying out the Elspeth version of this deck. So let's go and hop into Arena, take a look at the deck, and see what it's all about. Alright, welcome into Arena. We're going to take a look at this Elspeth deck here and see what crazy old cards or crazy things they put in this deck, because the Ashiok one was full of power and it was awesome. So starting off, Mox Pearl and Black Lotus. What crazy cards to add to these decks. Super explosive. Black Lotus, well, I've never really played with Black Lotus outside of a cube, so this is going to be pretty interesting. Dauntless Bodyguard and Venerable Knight are going to be your one-drop night creatures, along with God's Willing, Legion's Landing. We've seen this card in the past here be really good in White Weenie. Swords of Plowshare. Now this is a really old card. It's kind of like Path to Exile, except it's a lot better in my opinion, because it just gives them life that really doesn't matter. You're not giving them an extra land so they can play more spells. This is just like a step up. This is kind of the legacy staple of Path of Exile. Soul Ring, this is insane. So you're gonna add a Mox, you're gonna add Black Lotus and a Soul Ring to the same deck. I don't even know, is this real life? Is this EDH? What is going on here? This card is bananas. Wow, this card's really good. Moving on to 2-drops, we have Charming Prince, a really good card from Throne of Eldraine that has not seen as much play as I thought it would because of all the abilities, but is really good here. 2-drop, 2/2, bunch of abilities. Knight's Grace, really good against the Ashiok deck because they have a lot of black permanents, makes this guy bigger, and they can't kill it with any of their targeted removal spells. Daxos, Blessed by the Sun, is one of the new Theros cards here, and it's a 2/0 for white, and it says Daxos's toughness is equal to your devotion to white, and whenever another creature enters or dies, you gain a life, and it's a legendary enchantment creature, Daxos. Now if you played during original Theros, you remember Daxos was the character that was white and blue, and I believe him and Elspeth were in love or something like that. I can't remember, but he had something to do with the main storyline, and didn't end very well for anyone, especially not Elspeth. So this is a really cool card, and it looks like they are bringing back devotion in a more interesting way. Instead of just saying you have your devotion to white and you get this, well, these are like individual cards that are affected by devotion. Leonin Sky Hunter, the white for 2/2 flyer. This is from an old, it looks like Mirrodin. Just a good flyer, basically. Ancestral Blade, Indomitable Will is a new card from Theros Beyond Death. 1 and a white flash enchant creature, and it gets +1/+2. So that's really cool. Flash aura. Looks like there's going to be a lot of auras again in Theros. That was very prominent initially, and they had like historic, or not historic. It was heroic. Every time you targeted a creature with heroic, it got a +1/+1 counter. Hopefully they bring that back, because that was really cool. Revoke Existence, super glad this is back. Great artifact or enchantment removal. Exiling it is a huge deal, and it's just really cheap, so I really like that. Shelter, 1 and a white. Target creature you control gains protection of the color of your choice until end of turn, draw a card. So I've never actually seen this card. It's pretty sweet. It's like a God's Willing, but you draw a card. That's pretty cool. Summary Judgment, it deals 3 damage to target tap creature, and if you cast a spell in your main field, it deals 5 damage instead. Super sweet. Crusade, white creature you control get +1/+1. What is going on? Why are they adding these crazy cards to these mono white decks? Unreal. Okay, and we have Mind Stones. We have even more ramp. This deck has so much ramp in it for a mono white deck. We got to look for some payoffs here in a second. Claim Contender, this is going to look for a Knight card out of the top 5, or I believe it's Knight, Aura, Equipment, or Legendary Artifact. Holy moly, there's a lot of text in this card. This is just perfect all around for this deck, because everything, you can get everything. It's crazy. This is a new Knight from Eldraine, 3-drop and 2/3 flyer, and when you pay 2 for the adventure side, you can tap up two creatures, temple out their creatures, and beat them down, so that's pretty sweet. Fabled Hero, I'm glad to see this card is not coming back, because no, I mean, I like the heroic mechanic per se, but I don't like it on a double striker, because that's really hard to beat. We also have Banish Marshal, the triple white from Dominaria that pumps all your creatures. So not only do we have a 2-mana anthem type card. We have a 3-mana anthem card, so our guys are getting real big. History of Vanilla, really insane card. The white deck just seems leaps and bounds better as I'm going through it here than the blue and black deck. Sigil Sword of Valoran. This card is bonkers, and it made my life a living hell when I played blue and black. 3-drop artifact. When a equipped creature gets +2/+0, and vigilance, it turns it into a knight. It makes a knight token when you attack with that creature. So as you're attacking, you're making creatures, and you're expanding your board presence and just putting the hurt down on your opponent. Sword of Fire and Ice. This is a card I would never assume would ever be in Arena ever. But it's nice to know that it's already programmed so they can bring it in whenever they want. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has protection from red and blue. Whenever the equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, Sword of Fire and Ice deals 2 damage to any target, and you draw a card. So specifically, the sword is dealing the damage, so it's colorless. It can go through the whole protection thing. But anyway, this is a sword that was in a whole run of swords, basically, that all had different protection colors and all did different things, and then they printed different swords, I believe, in one of the more recent modern sets as well. So a lot of swords running around out there. This is probably one of the better ones because it has protection from red and blue. Either way, it's a great equipment to put on any creature at all. Moving into the 4-drops, we have a new card from Theros Beyond Death, 3 and a white for a 1/4 flyer. Whenever you cast a spell that targets this creature, creatures you control +1/+0 until end of turn. So every time you target this, your whole team gets +1/+0. So another Anthem style card. Holy moly. Aspiring Captain, this is from M20. This is currently legal, I believe. And creatures you control get +1/+1 when it enters the battlefield. So pump away. This deck is way better built, basically. This is crazy. Leonin War Leader, holy crap. Okay, the 4-drop 4/4 that makes 2 1/1 white creature tokens with lifelink that are tapped attacking when it attacks. So again, making your board a bit bigger every time you swing and getting all that damage in, along with all these anthem effects, is going to pump up all your creatures, make them super big and hard to kill. Conclave Tribunal for some removal. On Sarah's Wings, +1/+1 flying vigilance lifelink to a gigantic creature is just going to win the games on the spot. Here is the new Elspeth, Sun's Nemesis, 2 white for a 5 loyalty planeswalker, all minus abilities. -1 of the 2 target creatures get +2/+1. -2 make 2 1/1 white soldier tokens, and -3 you gain 5 life. This would have been nice if it was knights, but she only makes soldier tokens. That's how she has always been. Escape 4 white, exile 4 other cards in your graveyard, and you can cast this card from your graveyard for the escape cost. That's insane. People are undervaluing this card completely. I see some people starting to turn around a little bit on Twitter, but man, Elspeth is bonkers. You get to play your planeswalker over and over, like as you're playing Magic and putting stuff in the graveyard. Like, oh, I have 6 mana. All right, I'll play it again. Oh, I'll play it again. That's okay. Crazy, especially with all these creatures that are getting pumped up by other anthem effects. Giving 2 creatures +2/+1 might just go the distance as well. So, and you got a little life gain there as well. Decree of Justice is in this deck. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, that's a thing. Whew, that's really good because we have a ton of ramp in this deck. So XX 2 white. Create 4 X 4/4 white angel tokens with flying. But wait, there's more. It's got cycling for 2 and a white. That's cool. You can, discard it, draw a card. But when you cycle it, if you pay X, you can create X 1/1 white soldier tokens. So for 3 mana plus X, you can create 1/1s. If you do XX 2 and 2 white, then you can make X 4/4s. Really crazy card. This is insane. Okay, so we have Cavalier Dawn as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, this card is stupid bonkers too, because when this dies, guess what you get to do? Enchant a card from your graveyard to your hand. Beautiful. Knightly Valor, gonna pump up your creature, make a knight. Harmonious Archon is gonna make all your creatures 3/3s, and then all your anthem cards are gonna pump them up even more than your opponents. Circle of Loyalty, again, another anthem effect. Oh my goodness. And Realm Cloak Giant just to sweep everything up. Moving to the lands. 1 Castle Ardenvale, 1 Idyllic Grange to give 1/1 counter or something. Memorial of the Glory to make tokens. And how many planes? 17 planes, 1 Arch of Urzaka, and 1 Cryptic Cave. So that's the deck. Let's hop into some games, see how it plays. I feel like it's going to just destroy everything that it comes into contact with, because this deck is really, really well built. So let's hop into some games and see how it goes. All right, welcome in to the Elspeth vs Ashiok Theros Beyond Death event here in Arena, and we are playing the Elspeth deck now. The white weenie pump spells with a bunch of removal and all this cool stuff. So we have double planes, and we have some stuff to do with it. So, and we're gonna go first. No, we're on the play. We're on the draw. Just kidding, we're on the draw. So that's pretty sweet. We can do, I guess we'll do history. We can do Leonin into history into Conclave Tribunal. So why not? All right, let's go. We're playing boxes. Okay, sweet. Try to keep up there, Ashiok. Try to keep up. I guess they made the Elspeth deck a little bit better because, you know, Elspeth's the hero and she's got to break free of her, like, mind, like, crazy stuff and, like, you know, defeat the bad guy and win. So that's probably why they made it a little bit stronger, but we'll see. Fairy Duelist, how dare you make my guy a 0/2. Unbelievable. What do you got, opponent? Play Dimir Gilgate Island and then flash into Fairy Duelist. We're going to play Omen Speaker to scry 2. Let's see where they put them. 2 on the bottom. Also, look at these card arts. Holy moly. Evolving Wilds is going to go on the battlefield for opponent. That's going to get sacked, and they're going to bring on a Swamp. So, setting up pretty nicely here. Let's see what we got for our opponents here. We have Indomitable Will, which is a sweet card. This, we need another land to... Does this come into play tapped? No, it does not. Arch of Urzaka is going to come in here. I guess we just swing, and if they double block, we can play this Will card. You know, the flash, give something +1/+2. Sure, we'll do it. We'll do it. I ain't scared. Alright, so we take out the Omen Speaker currently. We're going to save the Conclave Tribunal if they play something really scary, like an Ashiok or... I don't even know. I can't remember what any of the cards are in the deck. Hopefully nothing too scary, because our knights are getting pumped up. We're pumping up the jams next turn, for sure. Control magic, huh? This is going to pump all knights or just my knights? Just knights I control. Gotcha. Well, let's see. I guess we could just do this and pump up our creatures even more. So 3, 4. Yeah, let's see if they want to lose their whole board here. They do not. Well, we can always Conclave Tribunal this control magic and get our knight back. That's pretty sweet. I'll let them have it for a little bit, see if they like how it feels. Maybe they want to try the Elspeth deck instead next turn. Oh, there's the Gas Lord Fugue. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. The big man. Okay, well, let's see. Let us see. Well, we can do this. Make our knight big. And then we can do Conclave Tribunal. And we're going to get that Gas Lord. So he doesn't take our Decree of Justice out of our hand. 3, so 1, 2. We can make 2 right now. I wish this thing had like Convoke or something. That'd be so funny. Alright, so they have a 1, 2, and a 3, 4. 3 islands, 1 swamp, and a Dimir Gilgate. 3 cards in hand, and they're at 8 life. They play their 4th island. Still have 2 cards in hand. Wonder if they have like a removal spell. Not sure, but ho! Woo! Okay, well that's a big boy. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're putting on the Sarah Wings. Hopefully they don't have anything else. We're pushing. I don't even care. We're just swinging with everything. Hopefully they don't have a removal spell. They could block here. Could block here. They're taking 5 in the air for sure. Down to 1. We go to 22. Fairy Duelist hits the bin. They can't really do anything currently. The Knight card right here is Swole. He's been doing his workouts religiously Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to get this big. And he flies. Oh my gosh, what is it? What? All right, Circle of Loyalty, let's go. Let's do this thing. What does it cost? 1 less for each knight you control. So it's 6 mana minus 3. Is 3 mana for this? Yo, this is crazy. Merfolk Trickster. Oh, you're so mean. Now what are you gonna do? You gonna tap that? It's still a 6/6, dude. Yikes. Oh, and we get, I mean, they could double block here. That could be a thing they do. But hey, we got the victory. That was pretty sweet, man. That's aggressive. All right, welcome into the second game here of the Ashiok versus Elspeth event here on Magic Arena. We have Legions landing into a bunch of 4-drops. I'm going to use the free mulligan here. Hopefully we get something better. Yeah, we're getting there. This will make a creature. Hopefully hit a land for Fabled Hero. Let's go ahead and keep this. And we're on the play. Unbelievable. This is going to come to play tapped. We don't get the +1/+1 counter because we didn't have a bunch of other planes. But that's okay. We don't really need it. We just need to hit our land drops here. Let's hope that we can hit another land or 2 right in a row. I think that's what we're looking for currently. Although another land would give us a claimed contender to go find something else that's really cool. Well, we didn't hit it, but we can play our Ancestral Blade here. Make a 1/1 and attach the Ancestral Blade to it to make it a 2/2. Hopefully we draw land because I really want to get Fabled Hero down. Unless they have something to bounce this, which I don't think they do. But maybe they have like a Doom Blade. All right, there's the Omen Speaker for our opponent. Opponent plays Island Swamp into Omen Speaker. They're going to scry 2. And 2 on top. Well, that's not good for me. Let's go ahead and just play the Fabled Hero. And we'll say no attacks. Go ahead. We can always bring over the Ancestral Blade over to our Fabled Hero. As long as this doesn't die to a Doom Blade or something along those lines. So we'll see what happens here, because the Ancestral Blade just gives creatures +1/+1. Alright, so I guess we'll just bring that over here. Let's see what they do. They don't do anything. Okay, well, we'll swing with the Fabled Hero. What do you got from your opponent? Looks like they have a removal spell. Fairy Duelist, huh? Interesting. I guess they could block it with the Omen Speaker and not have to worry about it. No problem. I guess we'll just play the Acclaimed Contender. 3-drop, 3/3. If you control another knight. Guess what we don't control? Another knight? I thought it just came to play and did it. Well, that's what happens when you don't read your cards, folks. Onsera's Rings is going to be bonkers. Well, it was going to be bonkers. Now I got to steal it back. So rude. So rude. So rude. All right, well. 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 5 or more lands. I guess I could sack this and draw. Oh boy, that's a big meanie that's going to sacrifice a creature to kill my Fabled Hero. He was just trying to be the hero that we all wanted him to be and needed him to be. And this Dark Knight comes out and murders him in cold blood. Alright, pass the turn. Guess they can hit me for 1. We're still at 20 all. Right now, the game is looking pretty even. Even though they have a 4/5, I think it's looking pretty even. That's good. That's good. Not going to sack a land just yet. That's pretty good for this guy. Because we have to wait till our main phase to do it. That's okay. So just put this on our 3/3 here. Make it a 5/5. Make it 2/2, and we'll swing for 5. They could block and get the Omen Speaker back. I don't think they will do that, though. This has Vigilance. Love it. Love it. There's a Mox. And a land for our opponent. So 3 swamps, 2 islands, 1 underground sea, 1 Mox, Cavalier of Night, Fairy Duelist, Nightville Sprite. They're building a pretty good board here. Oh my Lanta, look at the big boy coming in. Look at him. Well, what to do here? Really don't want to wipe the board. We don't have any giants. We have no giants. Well, I guess we could just move that over here, move that to here. Bring the 7/7. The Acclaimed Contender's coming in hot with lifelink nonetheless. All right, well, the Acclaimed Contender is bringing the beats and being good on defense. He's the best two-way player in the league. Call him LeBron James or Anthony Davis or Giannis. What those three. Those three, let's be real. All right, so Revenge of Ravens comes down, and that's going to make our lives a little bit harder, but not that much because we're at 26 and we have a 7/7 flyer with lifelink. So not too worried about losing 1 life. All right, past the turn, I think this game is probably over. I could be wrong, but it's not looking too great for you, Ashiok player. I know that because I've been in your shoes with almost the exact same board. And it is not nice to not be able to interact with cards like this. Go ahead and draw a card here. Ooh, Decree. All right, we'll swing with our 7/7. Yep, we'll lose a life. They'll gain a life. Nightville Sprite probably blocking that. So gaining 7, going to 32 life. And we will end the turn and pass it. Sorcery, cycling, so 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we could do this for 3. Let's play a Mind Stone. Let's swing with our 7/7 in the air. Hopefully that last card in their hand is not a removal spell. But it doesn't seem like that. We're able to click through our turn pretty quickly. And we'll end the turn. So, opponent, what do you have in your hand? And I hope it's not an Ashiok because I don't want you to bounce my Acclaimed Contender, please. And thank you. We have a lot going on here, and it's something. So, past turn. Oh, you can cycle at instant speed. That's so good. You can cycle in speed and this turn, and then make X 1/1s, and that's pretty silly. A little land. That's okay. Let's go ahead and swing for 7 and see what happens. Merfolk Trickster, you say? Okay. Merfolk Trickster is going to tap down our buddy here. No attacks. End the turn. And we'll put a stop on their end step so we can cycle this and make, let's see, 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess that's right. 5, 6, 7. -3 is 4. You make 4 1/1s. I don't know if that's worth it. It could be worth it. Could sure be worth it, but we'll see. We will see what we get. See what they do first because we don't know what's in their hand or what they could do. And even though we're at 38, their deck is very scary. Opponent plays Massacre Girl. 1, 2, 3. So 3 things will die. Resolves. Resolves. Yep, that dies. Yep, that trigger goes off. That dies. 2 more triggers. And, yep, goes into a 3/3. Nobody died. Kind of feels good that actually didn't kill us. And we have a lot of damage in the air. So we'll do this for... Yep, resolve. Yep, take action. 3, 4. Of course we'll auto pay. Fantastic. And we get the draw card. Ho ho! The sigiled sword. Woo! That's pretty good. Well, let's go for it. Sigiled sword. Yeah, well, sigiled sword this sucker. Oh no, so does this have lifelink? Anybody have like... Oh no! Oh no, I didn't remember that. I forgot that I should have not swung with this kind of stuff. Oh no, it says lifelink now. I'm so stupid. I got so hyped that I was going to be able to swing that I just didn't even think about it. Look at that. There's still... Okay, they're at 7. We're at 42. Crazy. Crazy. We have a 9-7 in the air. Swing with the Cavalier. They're not gonna. Very interesting. Oh, so we'll swing with just a 9-7. That makes a 2-2. Guess they block here. Oh, why would you not block with the lifelinker? I'm confused. Block with the lifelinker so you don't die. All right, I guess we get the win there. All right, welcome back. We're going for another win to get our 3 wins with the Elspeth deck, and we have Elspeth in our hand. We have Mind Stone to power out the Elspeth, the History of Vanilla, and our opponent's gonna go first. So we're gonna keep. I think this is gonna turn out really, really well for us. Eidolon of Philosophy, another new Throne of Eldraine card. White for blue for a 1/2, and it costs 7 mana to sacrifice it to draw 3 cards. 7 mana. That's incredibly crazy. That's bonkers. Holy moly, that's got to be insane. All right, so they play their Seeker Squire, and they reveal Ancestral Recall on top. Jesus. Okay, well, we got to try to beat that card. Drawing 3 is very, very good. All right, we're going to jam this Elspeth here and just go to work. Make 2 1/1s. Heck yeah, let's do it. Sigiled Sword's going to be pretty nice because they really can't get rid of it. I think they have like a Meteor Golem or something to get rid of it, but they're getting out to a pretty quick start here. So I think we're just going to jam here. The old Elspeth. Well, -2 the Elspeth, make 2 1/1s. We have good, decent blockers currently. I think Elspeth might be better. Oh, Hero's Downfall. Oh, man. Well, I guess we don't have to protect Elspeth anymore. No blocks. I don't even care. All right, well, guess we'll do History of Benalia. Make a 2/2, and we'll play a Knight of Grace, which is a 3/2 first striker now because they have a black permanent. No attacks. Let's see. Knight of Grace is going to be a hell of a blocker and a swinger, so... Ooh, Cavalier of Night. Well, they can't kill the Knight of Grace, which is nice. They can kill this Knight, which stinks. But I think we just got to pump up the jams on the old Knight of Grace here and get to work. Holy moly. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. So 3, 4, 5, 6. This is going to come into play, and we're going to give a counter to this guy because it's hexproof from black. Guess we'll do this. Oh, well, we can do this and equip, right? Yeah. Let's do the sigil, and we'll equip. 6/3 first striker. Let's go. We're actually going to wait. Oh, my goodness. They just gave up. They couldn't handle it. They couldn't handle the beats. We were going to pump up the jams next turn and double pump up the jams with the artifact there. So, oh, baby. They just saw the writing on the wall and said, no, thank you, Ronald. We are out of here. Thank you so much for watching. That match was crazy. There was a lot of stuff going on. We just pump up the jams all the time. You just stack auras on top of these creatures, and your opponents usually don't have the removal spells because they're so limited in that deck, and they'd have no way to handle the artifacts or enchantments. So if you're going to play this event to get your packs, I suggest playing the white deck because it is far superior, and I think the reasoning is because Elspeth is the hero, Ashiok is kind of the antagonist, and you want Elspeth to win and be more powerful, and everyone to kind of latch on to Elspeth because she's Elspeth. So I think that might be the reason, or the white cards are just a lot stronger. So it's cool to see a couple cards that are going to be in the new set, especially the 2 main planeswalkers. Got to play with them a few times, so that was really sweet. And if you enjoyed this deck, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all the good stuff. Hit me up on Twitter, go and tweet me at TimeWalkTV. Talk about Magic, talk about just life, anything you want to talk about really. Go ahead and check out my Instagram as well. We play one match gameplays on there, just a quick way to watch Magic, and we post deck lists all the time, so go ahead and check that out. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember, Magic is great and so are you. Stay positive and play Island.